Hi and welcome back to the channel. Today I've got another Red Velvet unboxing for you. I'm sorry that this might be going up a bit late. It took a while for my albums to get to me, but I have all the limited editions here that I'm going to open up for you. Let's start off with Irene's. I like that it shows off her watermelon there. And this logo on the front is a matte sticker, so it's not like the glossy slipcase. And the side of each one has a drink down here in each of their colors, and the back is the same for all of them. I would be careful though, these slipcovers do get damaged very easily, as happened here. That wasn't my fault though, like I said, or like I think I mentioned, mine didn't come in a box for some reason. It came like in a big bag with all my albums just like shoved down in there. I was like frustrated, and I don't plan on ordering from that person again. You take the slipcover off, and on the side you have their name. And then you have the front here, which is the layout for their pop-up book. And the back is just a continuous flow of that. And the sides of them are all blue. So that's not going to follow like each person's color. Inside, you get this box as the first thing. And if you compare them side by side, you can kind of see what they've got going on here for you. So that gives you an idea of which order to put the stand-ups in. And let's open her up. I should probably be doing this on camera. Anyway, you take the photo book out and you've got your CD. The CD is a different color per version. That one, it's kind of like a peach color. I wouldn't really say it was pink, which is Irene's color. And you get the same photo book in all 5 of them, but the photo book between the normal and the limited is different. So keep that in mind. You have your SM ad. And then this is the music recipe book that comes in every one of them, and they're all the same. So I'll show you each side of that. If you were in Red Velvet and you had a color in the fruit, which ones do you think would apply to you? I don't think if pink was already taken, I might be pink, and I think that I would probably be a peach. Peaches are also my favorite, though. What about you, Jelly?
I'd be raspberry if I was like a fruit. And my color, red, or yeah, probably red.
So there was Irene's, and we'll move on to Silky's. She's my bias, and I am a little bit upset about the damage to it, but it's not too bad, I guess. And her drink is primarily yellow on the front. This kind of glossy paper that they used for the slipcover does get scratched easily as well. And there's the yellow drink on the side, and everything just the same. And then you take the slipcover off, and here's the front, and her name on the side. I'll compare this to something here. Is the size of a photo card compared to the album. So I would say a jewel case is more around this size, so they are bigger, if you were wondering. And then you open it up and you have her box. You do have to be careful with this, and you have to be careful with the pieces. I tried to assemble my pop-up, but every time I tried to, it felt like I was really having to force the pieces, so I didn't really feel comfortable doing that. So unfortunately in today's video I'm not going to be putting it together for you guys, but there's photos online of what they look like assembled, and I'm really sorry. I felt bad, and like I debated it a lot, but I really didn't want to damage my albums.
Are the little wooden pieces for each person the same?
What do you mean?
Like in the box.
Here's Wendy's. I don't think I understand the question, I'm sorry. I also didn't want to make this video like a million years long by assembling each one of them. And here's Wendy's signature blue. And her box. And the biggest piece, of course, in the pop-up is going to be the member piece, but the other members are represented in each other girl's setup, usually hugging or sitting next to one another. Here is Miss Joy with her green on the side. And I think these are somewhat meant to go together, but it's not a perfect flow from what I've seen. You tip it. This comes out. Then you would have the book. Then you have the recipe. Then you have the SM ad. And then you have the CD. I didn't initially get the normal edition because I was like, oh, that's a lot of albums to buy, and if you guys remember correctly, the normal edition came out before the limited, so judging by the photos of the album preview, I wasn't exactly sure if it was the same photo book or not, because it said that it was the same number of pages, and the pictures looked different, but they looked like they were from the same photo shoot, so I was like, oh, maybe they just used different ones. So I did look into it later. It is a different photo book, but I believe the photo book for both of them is only like 48 pages. I would have preferred, honestly, a bigger photo book compared to these pop-ups, but I mean, it is cute. I don't want to like sound like a bitch. I'm honestly just happy that we're getting better than a jewel case. Rev Loves are tired of the jewel case. And then we have purple. I think that purple's pretty. I didn't think that the green or the pink that they used this comeback was cute though. So I'll set this aside and go through the photo book with you. Here we have it. I'll zoom in a little bit. And the photo book, like I said earlier, is the same for each one. And after this, I'll get into all the extras because I was actually pleasantly surprised with how many different extras you got this era. This is one of my favorite pages. I think she just looks so happy and pretty. And also note these tabs over here are each person's color. See, that's supposed to be that green, and I hate it. And I'm not somebody who just hates green in general. I think green does have some really beautiful shades, especially darker ones. That's just not my taste. She's so adorable. And this picture here is one of my favorites from this era. There's been so many messy things going on this comeback, like Joy's dress malfunction. I was really like stressed for her. I was like, oh, I hope nothing bad happens. And you could tell like the other girls were worried. I just thought it was very upsetting. And I will say that I like all of the bonus, B-sides in this album. I wish Bad Boy English version started with like who dat boy, like instead of like the way that they do it there. The rest of the song I like, but I just wish the who dat boy had stayed. I think this spread's really pretty too. And realistically, I think that all of these pictures could have been compressed into one photo book rather than having like a limited and normal one, but I understand, and I see you, SM. And y'all already robbed me blind over Red Mare merch, so just keep coming. It's so difficult when several of like your favorite groups are having comebacks at the same time. For me, it was Luna and Red Velvet, like with Red Mare and Luna Birth. I haven't gotten all that I would like to from Luna Birth, but I hope to soon. I got my favorite thing, the one that I was most excited for, and it should be on the way, and when it does get here, I'll do an unboxing and show you guys. I did think some of the Luna Birth merch was weird though. Like the little ID photos, and I thought that the photo book that, like the photo binder, the fact that it didn't fit normal photo cards, just like the really little photo ID things, I thought that was kind of strange. I liked the color scheme and the design of everything though. So I just thought that was weird. Okay, let me reassemble my album here real quick. Do you know where Yuri's slipcover went? Here, sorry. Thank you. Yuri is my sister's favorite member, and so she hopes to get the Yuri and Joy versions because Joey's her other bias. One of the extras that you get is when you open up the little pop-up pieces, you get one random member in each one. So I was able to get one of everybody except for Yuri. I got 2 Joys. So if somebody has a Yuri and would like to trade for a Joy, let me know. I don't really know what to do with these because I don't think that they fit in the front of the book. They're small, they're too thick to go in a binder, they're kind of strange. I have them in like my Sailor Moon cup that I have in my room right now because I just don't really know what to do with them. And when I do trade that Joy, I didn't want to put them back in the box and like have them get, it was just like a whole thing, okay? And you also get one normal photo card, though it's like a limited edition. There's 5 limited edition photo cards and 5 normal ones. I hope you can see that okay. I pulled a Joy, a Yeri, and a Wendy, and I got duplicates of Joy and Wendy. So if you have Sulgi or Irene and would like to trade, please let me know. I don't think I did too bad there. I could have done better, but I wasn't too upset about it. And then there's also 5 transparent cards, and you get 1 per version. I got Sulgi, and I have them set on this white background so they're easier to see. Wendy, Joy, and Yeri. You can kind of see her. And then I got a duplicate Yeri. So if you have an extra Irene and you're looking for Yeri and you would like to do a trade, let me know. Let me get all of these extras out of the way, and then I'll show you closer up each of my cards. And the back has a similar design to what they've done in the past with their color and their signature. So I thought that was really cute. Sulgi, like I said, is my bias, so I was a little bit sad I didn't get her card. But hopefully I'll be able to do a trade soon. And Irene really wasn't feeling me this comeback. I didn't get either of her cards, but I guess I did get her cardboard thing. But if I had more than 1 duplicate, I probably wasn't going to trade those. But since I only need the 1 to finish the set, I think I will. I really love these. I think transparent cards are super cool. So I think that's awesome that they did that. And I'll show you better how they're transparent. The colored parts isn't really that transparent, but around them is. But as you can see, I mean, it is a little bit. I think I showed you everything. And maybe after a while I'll decide to get the normal version of Power Up. Right now it's just really not the time. There's a lot of comebacks that I'm excited about. There's a lot of like stuff I'm behind on that I want to collect. I still haven't finished my Escape the Era photo cards for Dreamcatcher, so it just never stops. I'm kidding. But am I? I'll try to line these up for you. I think they will aesthetically look nice on the shelf, but they just take up a lot of space. It wasn't like with Rookie where it was just like the different covers. I guess you did get like the, oh, it's got their fruits on there too. But yeah, I think that's everything. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any requests, please leave them down below. Check out our Red Velvet playlist, and there's plenty of other groups that we've done unboxings for, and plenty more to come. Generally, our upload schedule now is every other day, so please tune back in and think about hitting that subscribe button. Bye!